Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. In the previous episode, we continue our investigation. We check up on Maya on her side of the story, and then we ran into I'll Be Your Guide. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going to the High Priestess house. Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like button, and your support is greatly appreciated to the channel. So let us go. May 10th, High Priest's house. So this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute, this is where they brought me when my back gave out. And the woman in front of that altar, she must be the High Priest's wife. Examine. Before we talk to her, let's examine this place. Rafa is blank. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is true. Excuse me.
Yes? May I help you?
I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you she?
Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Believe?
Believe?
Oh my, your benevolence.
I bet it may believe.
Please be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come, too.
She's wearing a shadow veil.
Yes, what's...
Oh no. Oh no. She's really a widow. Oh no. Oh. I know this is kind of disrespectful what I'm doing right now, but still.
My husband too is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence.
She's lost her mind. No, you freaking teenage. Oh.
No, I don't possess the powers to speak with the dead, but I can feel its presence.
She's lost her crack.
What's...
It's usually in these type of situations, usually the freaking man it's usually the husband that lost their wife in death, and the husband is going crazy, but it's the opposite right here. The woman's going crazy for her husband's death, and now she's a widow. Great.
So your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence.
I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under a suspicion, you see.
A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right?
Oh no. I'd rather not say her lines of her freaking, craziness right now.
Abbot Imi and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Khura'in. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further.
She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answer of her right now, but I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the warbarred arrow that Albie found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stay here for a little while?
Barbhead, have you not listened to the word I said?
Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind.
Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes.
Oh no. No, don't. Not in front of our faces. What the heck?
Now, if you would excuse me.
What the heck were they even talking about?
You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised.
I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Inme. Believe in me, hey! Oh, so that's what it means. It's not thrust in me, it's trust in me. I get it now. But the real question is, who is it that freaking... Is it Abbott in me or trust in me? About me, added in me, I don't know, trust in me? That does make sense now. Instead of thrust in me, which if you think perfectly, but it's trust in me. And you gotta believe in me. Now I get it. Of course I do. But I'm also desperate for information.
So, what do you plan to do now?
Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if she changes her mind.
Just see that you do not touch anything you should not.
Guess I should watch what I touch then, just in case Princess Rafa gets mad at me. Okay, we are given an option to examine now. Okay, what's this? It's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about.
What? Let me see that.
That's a rebel. That's a rebel.
Senior member of insurgent, leadership and former paratrooper of a foreign land, wanted for crimes against the kingdom, considered armed and dangerous.
So he's ex-military, huh?
His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once.
Wanted poster added to the court record.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
The bounty is 3 million damas, money that comes out of the people's tax payment. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas.
You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare.
Unexpectedly? How rude! Nina has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value its people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people.
How about sending some of that kindness this way?
Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and pay taxes to our kingdom, that is.
Oh well, it was worth a shot. Is 1 million damas dollars? What a magnificent altar.
Of course it's magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother after all.
The Holy Mother? Is she that faceless figure there?
Such insolence! How dare you not know who Her Holiness is on site after being 2 weeks on vacation? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant?
Sorry, it won't happen again.
This is why lawyers are so despised.
Uh-oh, History 101.
Now listen well, depicting Her Holiness' face is the greatest taboo in all of Khura'ism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family.
Wow. Excuse me. Now there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. Are we talking about, like, God itself? Because they keep saying, oh, holiness, Holy Mother, like Mother Teresa or something like that. It's basically saying she's God. There's a steel samurai patch on the bag. Guess the bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing that rite. Nothing particular here. I'm surprised to have a television. Outdated though. Why?
It is the Plum Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Why is this remix? Why is the Steel Samurai remix?
It is based on Lady Kira and it is the #1 action hero show in Khura'in.
Why is this remix? The Plum Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. Why is this remixed?
Yes, it is an entirely original show created right here.
Original? Not even! I'm not sure about originality, given its overall look and the theme song. Yeah, like how Japan and Power Rangers in America, yeah, originality.
Is something the matter?
Well, it's just we have an action hero show back home that is really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya is so into Lady Kira. There you go! Let's raise up the volume. Well, just for me. Better! Yeah, let me raise up the volume real quick for you guys. Honestly, the theme is exactly the same as the one from Maya's favorite show. The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Near Old Tokyo. It's a popular action hero series filmed right in LA. Set in the city known as Neo Old Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in Mortal Kombat against his nemesis, the Evil Magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her. The Plum yeah, let's go back to our normal settings for sound right now. The Plum Punisher originated here in Khura'in. Is that clear, Barbhead? I don't know what Homeboy said, what Phoenix said. I said Homeboy, didn't I? What Phoenix Wright said, I was just too busy fixing the setting, but okay. Yes, your benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Okay, now we know. Oh, I know what this is. What is that? If this is where the monk has to stand on top of it, oh my. What is this scary looking spiky thing?
It is a floor cushion for hiding a practitioner's mental focus. Your ignorance astounds me. There is not a soul of Khura'in who not recognize this.
A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this?
How else would you suggest it be used?
It looks like a torture device to me. Trash. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. There's a 3 holes in row near. What the? Now, where have I seen holes like these before?
Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog? You are a pitiful creature indeed.
What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do.
It says, to the High Priest. Huh. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I had thought.
Thanks! And I will keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should study some Khura'inese before I came. So the envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I better hang on to it. Envelope added to the court record. Okay, we got tea. Tea ain't gonna do nothing for us. We checked there. Where else to check? Hey, isn't that the Justice Minister I met? But who's the woman pictured next to him? She looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Khura'in? Huh. Where else to look? Oh yeah, we haven't checked the picture. Is this a piece of art of some sort?
What a beautiful orb.
Is something the matter?
Barbhead, take one step back.
Okay, done. Did you spot something?
Yes, your dismal reflection.
Oh!
It was ruining the orb's beauty.
Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence? Great. She's now dissing us. Now what's this? A poster of the mountains. Oh no. The intersecting mountain is featured against those other towering peaks.
Oh, those beautiful mountains are known as the roof of Khura'in. Ah, and I see they have included the Mount Pony Pony in the poster.
Mount Pony Pony, is that the smallest peak to the left?
known as the Little Sanctum. It is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you cannot perceive such beauty.
That's not true! I think it's absolutely stunning! Okay, add it to the court record for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe just the distance traveled.
Lady Believe has not changed a heart. Change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that.
Can't we wait just a little longer? I wonder if she'll ever open up.
Oh, you're still here? Lady Believe.
Miss Inme, do you think you're ready to talk? That's just...
Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it's not your wish. No, it's quite alright. If my husband were still with us, he would say. As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak as such manner, if it wouldn't help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may.
Okay, I'll take you up your generous offer. Wait, did Miss Inme call herself lovely just now?
Well, whatever you are waiting, what are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly so your departure may be just as swift.
Of course! Okay, what do we got for options? Options. Talk. Seriously! Are we talking about Abbott in me or trust in me? About me? Trust in me? Who are we talking about? Do you have any idea why your husband trust in me or Abbott in me? I do not understand. If something I missed 2 episodes back, 2 or 3 episodes back, unless they're the same name, I need to double check on this recording. Even though I'm bulk recording as of right now, I need to double check. But even still, this does not make sense. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Why was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately?
No, I don't recall anything of the sort.
This is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him?
He was a kind man and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him.
What? Uh-oh. This was introduced in Apollo Justice. These are Cyclops. This means Miss Inme is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. And it has really amazing power. Silence. It reacts when someone is hiding something. It allows me to see the Cyclops that are holding the person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only have to touch my Magatama to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all usually allows me to quote the truth out of someone. Yeah, this was introduced in Apollo Justice and it was reused again during Dual Destinies. So, this is my first time doing it, but I have seen gameplay of it. The High Priest, Cyclops. They appeared when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean that Miss Inme thought of someone who just might have such a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Miss Inme, I have an idea what your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, would it not? Oh, wrong person.
Would that be Maya? Would it not?
No, of course. No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. We got three options. I don't know. Isn't the escaped prisoner and the rebel Dirk similar? But we don't even know who Lady Kita is, so I believe the escaped prisoner killed your husband. He probably thought that your husband would get in the way of his escape plan.
But were that the case, wouldn't Maya have been slain as well?
Oh, you're right. So Lady Kita? No, it had to be someone else. So Lady Kita. It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kita. Everyone's talking about her. Hello.
I know of what you speak.
Really? Because she even made the front page recently. Quack, 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 quack.
I am but a humble servant of Lady Kita. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I?
Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kita could kill Abbott. Seriously! Who are we talking about? That would kill! Look! Where's the statement? Where is that statement? Thrust in me freaking autopsy report. Freaking cause of death. Him. Who are we talking about? This is really annoying. Right now. Why Lady Kita would kill Abbott in me? To be honest, I have no idea why. At least we're not being penalized for this. Lady Kita. Such rumors. Let's see. What would be the reasons? Prayer flags found it. What are the reasons? I have something that might show why Lady Kita would kill Abbott in me. I do not know. Let's see. What would be the reason? It appears. Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning. It's either a letter or what? I think this is the only reason why.
Take that!
Yep. This is a letter of a warning from Lady Kita. Maya found it. It was the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. We got one luck done. This letter reached the intended recipient, your husband, the high priest, didn't it? I have no idea anymore.
And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you?
Because I've never seen that letter before.
Oh, because I never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either.
Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband. The freaking letter.
Take that!
What's that?
It's an envelope addressed to the high priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it?
What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope?
There's gotta be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? I think there just might be something that linked the envelope to the warning letter. There it is!
There is?
Yes, and the proof is right here on the warning letter. This spot on the warning letter proves that it was delivered in that envelope. Doesn't matter which hole we're talking about.
Take that!
The three holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it... Oh, that makes sense. The holes line up. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this.
Take that!
They were made by this Wabard arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kita. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the high priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Unlock successful. And now we unlock trust. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on that name. I'm just gonna say enemy because I have no idea who. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent.
Then why did you keep it a secret?
Because the authorities might have suspected him of being of one if I hadn't.
I guess that makes sense. If the rebel hunter was after him, I can see how people might at least suspect.
We are Khura'in's kingdom. As such, rising up against the monarchy is the same as blaspheming Khura'inism itself.
Your husband was a devout priest of Khura'inism. And you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public.
Yes.
That makes sense, but it's the honest truth. What if the high priest really was a rebel? The rebel hunter would have a motive to kill him. Still, this just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. And then we're given another option. The warning. Could you tell me a little more about the warning?
It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed.
Yikes! It was by the side of your bed?
Yes, we had the whole house locked up tight. And yet someone still managed to slip in. Oh, it was so frightening, wasn't it, dear?
But you didn't contact the police? Because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel?
That's right. Only we had told the police, maybe thrust.
Yeah, I have no idea anymore. Yeah, I have lost. I have no idea who we're talking about. They're saying different names here and there.
Barbhead, that's quite enough.
Yes, you're probably right. Miss Emmy, I'm sorry to have bothered you at such a difficult time.
Don't be silly. I'm happy if I have helped. Your benevolence, may you swiftly shine light upon the truth. Barbhead, you seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion.
I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. What? The only other person who might know more about Abbot Emmy would be Maya. They might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center. So, who are we talking about? It's the same person or different?
My mother has said what? It seems I must go.
Did something happen?
Yes, my mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the high priest passing, and that she shall conduct a prayer of lament therein. Her Eminence has decreed, has she? Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband. No, it's only natural, considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Believe. Thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too.
When did she change the picture? How wonderful you, Miss Enmy. A direct decree from the Queen. That must be quite an honor.
Barbhead, you are coming as well.
Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate.
As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain with my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now, come along!
Arguing the point will probably just make things worse for me. I better let her have her way this time. May 10th. Got on Palace. Audience chamber.
Huh? Welcome, Lady Believe.
Oh no. I don't like the feeling of this. So this is the Queen of Khura'in?
Well, what is wrong with you, Barbhead? Show some respect!
Huh? Should I bow or prostrate myself? Whatever that means.
No, it is quite alright. Stay as you are. Mother! Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. You honor both me and my husband. His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, but what a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Believe. May my prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Oh, Your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I.
Yeah, I cannot change voices on women, they're all sound the same, and I can't talk like an old lady, cause I can't. Now that's what I call a commending presence.
So, you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks.
Yes, Your Eminence, I am so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen.
Ho ho, may the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Believe, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Rafa, you are to accompany us too. Yes, Mother.
Are we left alone? Wow, the queen is seriously something else. Huh? Yeah, we're left alone. Don't see how that... I forgot his voice. It's some big shot with a cigar. Don't see how that'll do any good. It's Justice Minister Inga. Who are you, buddy? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again, have we met? I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Oh, I got a perfect voice.
Oh, right. Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two.
He's the father? Your daughter?
Yeah, Rafa.
He's Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Garant's husband?
You planning on sticking your fat nose in this mess too?
The accused is a good friend of mine.
Like I said the last time, you better watch yourself, see?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
You want to question me?
That would be great.
You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I can play along a bit. But I got things to do, see? So we'll have to talk while I work.
Okay, what do we got for options right now? This incident. I wanted to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer of this case. Oh no. Oh, that's a stamp!
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges. But it's gonna be different this time. I got Khura'in's top prosecutor on this one, see?
I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client's innocent.
You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? Blow this one and you'll suffer the same fate as the accused.
How could I forget?
Heh, you lawyers are all the same. You strut your stuff till the DC Act comes down hard. Then you start begging and pleading for your lives. It's really hard to watch, I tell you.
Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Okay, we got the DC Act right here. Were you the one who wrote the DC Act?
Heh, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you?
Either way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. It
started as a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade like falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy, efficient even.
Handy? Efficient?
Yeah, made my job real easy. Any goons who cross me or government administration are gonna get just what they deserve, especially those rebel scum.
You can get away with that here?
Better watch your mouth, lawyer. I enforce the law of Khura'in, see? And being that I'm the queen's husband, that makes me king.
I feel like he's gonna overthrow. No, I'm pretty sure the queen is the boss around here.
Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with less majesty.
I can't get myself arrested now.
Listen up, lawyer. We got a low crime rate and populace that lives in peace. And that's all thanks to the DC Act, so I don't want to hear any more lip about it.
But I can't defend my client unless I can speak my mind.
Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scumbuddies' days are numbered.
What's that supposed to mean? I guess unlocks that.
Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude like one of them dragon dupes.
I believe we're gonna be talking about them soon enough.
Say what? You know what these are?
No, what?
Orders of execution. They really pile up if I start slacking off.
What? And he's using a cigar as a stamp? Don't they burn it? No, it's just gonna be the ash, that's what it is.
And tomorrow I'll have even more work to do, processing the one for your little friend. And if you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more to the pile for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are ya?
Doing that voice actually gets me. Don't worry, I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. Seriously, it does so much in my throat. I have returned, Barbhead.
Your benevolence, are you done with the rite?
Yes, it was performed flawlessly. Lady Believe stayed behind to speak with Mother.
I hope this will help ease her sorrow, even if just a little.
So, you have been speaking with my father?
Yes, you could say that.
My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom. Khura'in, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer.
Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Maya now. Finally! May 10th. Detention Center.
Oh, it's you, Nick.
Maya, are you okay? The questioning wasn't too harsh, was it?
No, I'm alright. How about you? Make any progress?
Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence. What did I just do? But I have a small lead.
Really?
But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest. Oh no. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna probably go for an hour.
By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do?
Doesn't seem like it. She's that type of character.
I heard that. How rude. Of course I have many other things I could be doing.
Like what? Alright, let's talk. The High Priest. It's just thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel?
Why would you think that?
Because, if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Keto would have a motive to kill him.
What?
Uh-oh, Princess Raven overheard me.
What idiocy is this?
I bet Emmy's a rebel. Yeah, I'm just gonna say enemy because I have no idea who we're talking about.
It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered a prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was.
Alright, I was just raising the possibility.
I will not listen to such tomfoolery.
Seriously? Seriously? Tomfoolery? Nincompoop? She stormed out. Oh well, nothing we can do about it. Goodbye, good riddance. Don't hit yourself on the wall on the way out, whatever the freaking phrase is. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious?
Kinda think a bit, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up the sky, though I have no idea why.
He was restless and kept looking up at the sky? That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind?
Sorry, that's about it.
Yes, this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there is one thing I should follow up on. The blood? Oh, there we go. That's what we need to talk about. With Princess Rafa gone, this might be my only chance. Channeling. Maya, about what you said earlier. Why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits?
Oh, that? You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here?
I heard. It was kind of a shock at first, though.
In Khura'ism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I see, so spirit channeling is a symbol of power or authority then. In that sense. I can see why it would look bad if a nobody from another country were able to do it, too.
Spirit channeling in the Khura'in tradition was developed from Khura'in style that was brought to the US via Japan. But it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that the average Khura'inese. It may be quirked due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know.
So if spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the Queen of Khura'in, and it's a power that someone made its way down to the line to Maya, then I guess that makes Queen Garan and Princess Rafa distant relatives of Maya's? Anyway, cousins?
Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just, I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to trade hide the fact that they can channel spirits.
I see. I have no idea it was so complicated.
Either way, training here must fulfill the qualification needed to become the master.
And what is the qualification to become the master?
To be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time.
Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. So you can do it every single time now whenever you want?
Yep. At least, I think.
You think?
Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here, but once I get back home, I plan on taking the File Spirit Medium test. I have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session.
Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh? Hey, Apollo, freaking Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney 7, coming soon. Maya becomes the master.
Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
Right. Maya's the next big hope of Khura'in village. That's gotta be a lot of pressure. So speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries between spirit. Oh no. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai.
Oh, you must mean the Plum Punisher, the warrior of Neo Trial Realm.
Why are we talking about her?
So, you already seen the Plum Punisher. You really don't miss a beat.
Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it.
There is not a single person in Khura'in who does not know of it. When did she get back?
You're back.
As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements.
Great.
So I have changed my mind, for in order to fulfill my duty
for today,
I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories.
I gotta look that word up, because I believe she's gonna use it the entire series. Her sense of duty is commendable, but I wouldn't mind if she back off a bit. Crazy blonde head anime wannabe.
Great timing, your benevolence. It's actually something I wanted to show off to both of you.
Show off? Mine sure seems excited all of a sudden.
Yep. An ultra-rare Plum Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was specially made to promote the TV show. You're the owner of that strap?
Don't tell me you're a Plum Punisher fan too, your benevolence.
No, of course not. Only little children watch that show.
Shut it.
I have no interest in such things.
Right.
No, I am telling the truth.
Sure, let's just leave it at that. So how did you get your hands on that, Maya?
Heh. I found a kindred spirit in a Plum Punisher fan here in Khura'in. It's a result in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders.
And by cultural exchange, oh, I swear to God. Swell TV promo merchandise?
You bet, I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Khura'inese friend was so happy I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return.
I swear to God, if we have to go see that person right now, that's gonna be the next episode. Even here in Khura'in.
Watch this. When you press the magnetama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song.
That sounds like the Steel Samurai theme song.
What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exotic tones throughout?
It's a remix!
Plus, the Steel Samurai has a Japanese taiko drums that go. Dun 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 dun.
Seriously. Yo! Straight up! This is straight up another one! Another one! Is this what the freaking Ace of Attorney? Never mind. Because every time we have Maya, like I only see the first one and the second one, and we bring back the Steel Samurai theme. Whatever. Right. Guess my ears just aren't as good as yours.
Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show.
No!
The Plum Punisher vs. Steel Samurai. I'm going to totally go pitch it to some TV station where I can get back when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, your benevolence? I have no interest in such things.
Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plum Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me. I'm surprised nothing weird has happened yet. Nothing weird has happened yet to make it out, and I think I've just covered about everything. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far. Is she seriously gonna go over to a freaking temple? Really? May 10th, Temple. It's getting late. It's still daylight. I wish they would add freaking night and day for whatever. Won't be long to sundown. Mr. Wright, your benevolence! Albie! Are you done with your investigation for today? Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me?
Yes! Please allow me to help!
Okay, first, we know that the High Priest received as warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kita and told him not to perform the rite.
That's right, it was the Rebel Hunter. But what of it?
That's what I'm not sure of. Yet. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite?
If you could solve that mystery...
Right, I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead.
How unfortunate for you, Barbhead. Your only hope is pure speculation that shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kita's involvement in this crime after all.
Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest.
I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move.
I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, your benevolence. but I am going to prove Miles innocent within the confines of the law.
How can you be so sure you will?
Because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon.
What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As Royal Priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time I will prove the insights I gleaned thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the handsman's axe.
The guillotine. Tomorrow, I'll be defending mine in that the so-called Hall of Justice again. Flashback. Why is the loading too slow? And we're still part of the away team. The whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. I'll have to think of something. And after all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Khura'in. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Miles' innocence if it's the last thing I do. To be continued. And with that, we'll be ending off today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode will begin the trial. So anyways, make sure that like button and comment performance. If you're new, be like to see, click the subscribe button. This is Rocket 6 TV, and I'm signing out.